Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here. And beyond my unboxing video, I wanted to give some further impressions on the latest flagship from Samsung, the Galaxy S23 Ultra. A week hasn't been enough time to do my full review. That will be coming later on, so subscribe so you're notified when that goes live. But for now, I want to give some 1 week impressions on the S23 Ultra. Let's get started. First things first, performance and battery life. Credit where credit is due with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor. They have done a very good job, not just on this device, but other devices that have had this processor. However, Samsung has the 8 Gen 2 made for Galaxy, which clocks it just a tiny bit higher in terms of speed. Regardless, the first thing I've noticed after using this device is battery life. It is significantly better than the S22 Ultra. The standby time is better, and even just when you're doing heavy multitasking, I noticed the battery doesn't drain quite as quickly. On top of that, I've noticed sustained performance and better heat dissipation with their new vapor chamber cooling system inside this device. It's very large with the Ultra. After doing some heavy gaming at a sustained period, it's noticeably less warm on the back, so that's noticeable. And again, it also doesn't drain the battery as fast. So note that those two things are going to be better on this phone. With battery life being better and sustained performance being better, I want to make a note that I'm a little disappointed that Samsung didn't up the charging speed at all. It's still at 45 watts of charging, which in comparison to other manufacturers is kind of slow. You're getting over, around 100 watts of charging on other manufacturers. So I was hoping this year they would bump it up, but hopefully next year they'll improve the charging speeds. Now, onto design. Samsung kind of feels like they perfected the design of the candy bar phone. No, actually, it's very similar to the S22 Ultra in terms of design. I will make a note that they did improve upon the sides. The curve of the display is less prominent, and there's more surface area on the sides to hold on to, makes it much more comfortable. Other than that, it'll be interesting to see going forward what type of design they go with, considering they've gone with a very similar one back-to-back years. And as usual, Samsung has nailed making their device feel and look extremely premium. It's such a good looking device. It feels very sturdy in your hand. The display is incredible. It gets very bright outside. Even in direct sunlight, you can see exactly what you're looking at. I'm impressed. This is already a contender for phone of the year from Samsung. And not too many changes, improvements to the S Pen, and I'm totally okay with that. The S Pen is fantastic. I really love using it when I'm in meetings, writing quick notes. Also want to point out with the camera module, the bump is still there on one very specific side, so when you use the device flat on a desk, it still will rock, especially, sometimes I'm using it where it's sitting on the desk and I'm using a pen like I would with a piece of paper and a pen, and it's rocking back and forth. It can get a little annoying. And yes, if you use a case, that's really not a problem. And you're gonna wanna protect such a premium device, and that brings us to our sponsor. Big shout out to Defy for sponsoring this video. They're the world's most popular tech accessory brand, known for their protective phone cases. You might even know someone who has one or even have one of their cases yourself. There's multiple reasons I like and can recommend these cases. First reason is protection. Defy has their EcoShock inner lining for impact resistance. You can have up to 4 times military standards and up to 8.2 feet of drop protection, which, is taller than me. That's way up there. So this is going to be protected even if you do drop the device. They also have a raised bezel for screen protection. Just protrude out just enough so even if it falls flat, it's going to protect the screen, whether you have a flat display or a curved screen. Not only do you get that protection, it also has a very sleek design, and you can customize them to make it your own. There are thousands of prints and multiple ways to customize. Definitely check out their website. I'll link to it down below. It's actually crazy the amount of customization you can do to the various cases and accessories. If you're looking for some extra protection, they even offer tempered glass screen protectors if you need any further protection of your device. Also, want to make a quick note that these are sustainably made phone cases. They're made from 65% recycled and plant-based materials, so you can protect your phone in a very sustainable way. Anyways, if you're looking for a sleek, customizable way to protect your phone, definitely go with Defy. I will post a link in the description. You can get up to 15% off if you go through that link. A new feature on these phones is called Bixby Text Call using Samsung's voice assistant. You can enable it within settings for incoming calls. Once you have Bixby Text Call on, there's language and voice, and you can actually change the language. Right now, I believe it's just Korean and English. Hopefully they add more support soon. Anyways, there's multiple voices as well, so you can download different ones. I'm not going to play them for you, but you can go through and actually customize the voice, probably male, female voices. They have preset quick responses to tap just an icon to say specific things. I love this one. Just to clarify, who are you? For very obvious reasons, I will be blurring part of this video. However, let's go ahead and make a call. I'm calling this phone from this one. And right here, you'll see Bixby Text Call. All you have to do is press that button, and Bixby is going to answer on this phone. Swipe to continue. The call will be answered automatically.
Hi, I'm using Bixby Text Call to
coming out of this phone.
Voice into text and respond to you. If you want to continue, say who you are and why you're calling.
And there you go. So it's actually transcribing what I'm saying into this phone. So the mic's picking up this phone and transcribing what I'm saying on the screen. So I don't even have to have an earpiece, but then I can respond in specific ways. Like if I want to say, who are you?
Just to clarify, who are you?
There we go. And it comes out of the other person's phone, and it's almost instant. Watch how quick it is.
Could you repeat that, please?
It says you have to wait for a response. You can't just spam them, which is, you know, understandable. Let's go ahead and type a response now. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if it reads it well.
Tap KS for watching my video. Subscribe.
Probably didn't help that I misspelled thanks. But there you go. There's the demo I wanted to give for this video, just because I didn't do a good job in the previous one, but just really cool how prompt it is.
Just to clarify, who are you?
Adding on to the Samsung ecosystem, if you have a Galaxy Book, which, by the way, I do have the latest Galaxy Book 3 Pro 360 behind me, so expect those videos coming soon. But if you have a Galaxy Book, you can now, copy paste from your laptop to your smartphone. You can drag and drop images. You can even use your keyboard and trackpad on your phone. So just adding to that ecosystem. I'll do a full test of that once we do the unboxing of this, coming very soon. Again, be sure to subscribe so you're notified. Now, I'll need a little more time with the camera system since there's so many different features, so more to come on that in my full review. However, here's just some example shots, and I can already tell that zoom lens just does such a great job. Seems like they're just going to be the camera system to beat, especially in that zoom department. A welcome feature that got added, it's actually on iPhones in the Gallery app. If you press and hold on a specific item from a picture that you took, it will pull it out from that image. It'll just kind of cut around it. For some reason, unlike iPhones, you can't kind of use your other hand to go to an app and drag and drop the specific item that you're pulling out. But if you let go, it does give you the option to copy, share, or save as image. So you can just kind of pull it out and hit copy, and then it's in your clipboard to paste in whatever app. So if, for example, I wanted to text that picture, I can attach recent photo or just hit paste from that clipboard, and there it is. Here's the image. You'll notice there's no backdrop. It completely cuts this delicious pizza out. A nice feature I didn't expect to be on this phone is battery bypass, and it's within game booster settings. So when you're playing a game, it's a menu that you can select and go into for various settings while gaming, and it says pause USB power delivery. So when your phone is plugged in, why would you want to pause the charging? Well, there's multiple benefits for that. So essentially what it does is it doesn't charge the battery, but it will still obviously power your phone. It will just pull from the power source. This will eliminate a lot of heat that's created while charging your battery and using your phone at the same time. Also, it just helps with overall battery health. One UI 5.1 is a really nice update. Samsung has done a good job with One UI adding features to Android. This allows you to select your media output and select various Wi-Fi speakers without having to go into the specific app you're using audio from, which is really nice to quick swap between various speakers. Now, actually at CES, Google showed a feature rolling out to Android where you can select multiple speakers at the same time, so you can play the same audio out of multiple speakers. So that should be coming to Android soon, but for now, this is what you have on Samsung devices. Anyways, that's it from me on the Galaxy S23 Ultra. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe as well. A lot more content coming soon on this phone. on the new Galaxy Book 3 devices. Anyways, be sure to drop a comment, let me know what you think about this phone. And as always, thanks for watching.